Okay, so this is how we're going to find Caliburn. Hopefully you've already done the crow's nest challenge, because we're going to need to find that on the Nexus as our starting point. We're going to start here from the triangle ring. This is the crow's nest. So we'll just zoom up here on the Nexus map. And here we are. So we're going to head over for the main big tree here, just bypass that, and we're going to just bear right under the archway here. And some of this are going to be retracing steps and some of it will be new. So I'm going to head to the end and get through the gate. I'll do a little bit of axiom grab to activate the steps to the next level. I've edited down bits with this that aren't necessary, so it is a kind of edited one, but you can whiz through as quick as you like. And this will be our first point, so we're going to take that. Okay, here we are. So we need to jump over onto that bit there in front of us, and then we're going to head across. And there's a couple of fans in the middle bit that will keep you going through the middle. So I'm very cautious on these Nexus things. I'm not a big fan of falling off, which I do quite often. So I'm sure you guys will be whizzing across at 200 miles an hour in a single leap. Anyway, we're heading over to the big building at the end there. Don't forget to activate the Nexus points when you come up against them. That way you don't have to do all this lot in one go. You can come back to it. So there's a Nexus point here to activate, which I kind of forgot initially, so I had to go back to it. We'll just do that for 2 seconds. Yeah, should have done that first, but never mind. Okay, so we're going to head in. Going to head down to the end. There's a little point there that we're going to activate later. So we're not going to jump onto the next bit. We're going to go around to the left here. Not going on that one. Going to go to the left, and you can see down the side there. There's a smaller floating object there, just on the right there. We're going to jump in there. And when we look up, there'll be a little panel that we want. Nearly died there. There you go. So there's the panel. We're going to hit that with our axiom grab, and that's going to throw us into a new view. And that's going to be this. And basically we're using the keyboard to rotate this. So W's for ups and D's for right. And what you've got to do when you do this, you've got to wait for the laser beams to readjust. If you just do it quick, it won't work, and then you'll be out of sequence then. So just take a second at a time and just let it rotate, and the laser beams to level up, and then we'll be done with this bit. Okay, one last W for up, and we're out of this. So we're going to come back to that little Nexus point there. So we need to get off of here. I'm sure there's about 10 different routes, but this was the one I took. So we need to get back into the middle where we were before. I think you'd probably get in if you went in that way actually, but anyway, I went along the edge. I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to activate this. It wouldn't let me force punch it. I had to do a kind of a jump around, force jump. That got it going. And there, job done for that. So now we can head on to the next bit. Little abyss called to pick up. I'm going to head round the back of that. So we'll head across through the gate. Another little axiom grab to do. Get the next set of steps up. No idea why I'm carrying the pickaxe now. It's a bit, but there you go. You've probably been to this one before, so you can always over the other side. And there's two gates here, one on the left and one on the right. We're going to head for the left hand side one at the end. There you go, you can see him now. Left hand one for us this time. There you go. We're not too far off now, about 3/4 of the way through. Okay, so I'm going to bear around to the left on this bit here, and then we'll just follow it around, go right, left again, right again, and then we're just going to head right up the stairs here. Go to the end, we're going to jump off, and then we've got another little axiom grab to start off the Nexus point. And we're nearly there. This is nearly the end. Okay, so we're going to get to the end here with this. I'm going to be outside the door, and Caliburn's inside. Just a word of just a heads up for you. It is a major quest point that if there's any stuff you want to be doing in the game that you haven't done, I would definitely not proceed into the Caliburn bit, because it kind of takes you to the epilogue part of the game. But it's up to you. Enjoy.